Hey, welcome guys. I hope you had a good New Year's and welcome back. We're ready to continue this.
Once this is over, there's an old illuvian here that could be our escape.
Okay.
Yeah, it, kind of fell out of the building.
Oh? Well, if I can borrow some of your people, we'll get it right again.
Okay, sounds good. Joining Chalice, recovered from Ostagar for Eldon. Nice. That's a little throwback. Well, I suppose. Here we go then. Entering the lab.
What happened here? Gillenane.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
Should be a door on the other side. That'll put us near the trap.
Right. Once we clear out the blight, at least.
Oh, my sound just went off. Let me see here what I can do. Ethan. Why is that? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I see that, buddy. What the heck is going on with this? Sorry. Here, let me turn this off for one moment. Alright, let's see if this works. No. Ha, there we go. Alright. Oops. Holy cow, really? Boy, that's what I have on, right? Nice. Okay. Donation letter. These writings were Christoph's thoughts, his true thoughts on what it was to be a warden. I pray that his memory, that what he left behind, could be more than a collection of reports from Amaranthe. Remember the man he was beyond all that, and who he was before what he became. Sincerely, Aura. Ooh, nice throwback again.
So you trap this archdemon. Doesn't a Grey Warden have to kill it? Isn't that how it works?
It's true. I died doing it.
What?
It's complicated, but every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
Die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over yet.
Will be soon enough.
What about Lucanus? Is he still supposed to kill the Gillenane cloud?
That's why we came here.
But how?
Are you
She's in the
serious?
sky.
One impossible thing at a time.
Come on. Oh my god. Again with the headphones. Oh, Jesus Christ. One moment. Alright, fingers crossed that worked. I'm going here. What was this? Oh. Let's get that stuff too. Nope. Not that good. Compared to what I got right now. No? Yes, boy. Huh? Yeah, I know what they are. You've only watched it for how long?
For a week.
For a week? Longer than that. Goodness, sweetheart.
For 100 million.
Oh yeah?
100 million.
You got your backpack all ready to go tomorrow? Well, come on. Come on. All right. Rework reports. A journal. Much of the purposeful splattered with ink to become illegible. A series of locations in Ferelden suggests Arthur was keeping track of someone. The final entry remains 917 Dragon. Last location abandoned. Malcolm relocated. When the key to the Darkspawn secrets cannot be lost. Cute. Go on, take that. Mama's trying to record, baby. Okay. Okay, so this one, yes. So this should be pretty good, huh? That was quite a guess, but
That should do it. Let's get out there.
can I collect my stuff first?
Yes.
No, not you.
My hat.
Nice. We were looking for that.
Yeah.
There's the way out.
It's for today. No duel?
There! That Griffin statue. I'll get Gillen's attention.
I'm
Let's
fighting
get
right
you
now,
through
buddy.
this mess.
An archdemons
Yes.
Alright. Let's go.
Your fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
We're gonna take care of this.
And now, I die.
I do this with my hand.
Hey, Gillenane! Come down here and fight!
Ooh, that's cool.
The Dreadwolf's knife. Retrieve it!
Oh, crap. Come on, come on. Davrin.
Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stay your blade, Warden.
Sir.
Let an old man spill the blood today and make amends for his mistakes.
No hard feelings.
There should be. But thanks for lying to a dead man.
Also,
Shh.
We mortals have a saying. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death, sacrifice.
Racing heart, ragged breath, a waste of useful blood. Lassa, Hedlin, Galara. Penata, Menas.
What the hell is she doing? Oh my god.
What is that?
The real archdemon.
The other one was just a warlock?
We have to kill him. Gillian's invulnerable until we do.
We're not.
We're not?
Invulnerable?
Witness a warden's blood. Return!
This feels wrong. We spooked Gillinane. Maybe she wants to talk.
I think that's hopeful wishing.
Isana ilas Valan.
Oh god.
Malasan idalasa.
What the hell? No way.
My creation.
Oh, not good, not good, not good!
This is no archdemon I've ever heard of.
Can you still kill it?
Return to me.
Oh, are you serious?
New forms to be perfected, new appetites to be sated. Blood pulsing, starved for flesh. She will consume you all.
Make it hurt.
Knew you could do it, Rook.
What do you mean? You help.
Wounded, but
That's right. I think it's time you left, Gillinane. You can't win this.
Seriously? What now? 3?
Inner sword Veilguard.
Yep. More likely. Freaking really?
Cold-blooded. Tear the mortals up. Return to me.
That one looks really angry!
Who knew the trap would be the easy part?
It's Gillinane's last stand. We can do this.
That's fine. Move!
Consume their flesh. Shatter their bones.
Oh, I should know how to have Skittle guns. Might have to clean my keyboard.
Down.
Cut them down clean. Got him!
You will die here.
Connors, where are you? Davrin! Kill it! Now, Lucanus, finish her!
So close.
Let's go!
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Alluvian! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
What are you doing? No.
Evka sent word. Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weisshaupt. And the wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
Why are you opening this? Sorry, guys. Huh? Look, you broke the cup, honey. You don't need this right now. Go on.
I want to see what
Put that in the
inside.
garbage. There's hot chocolate packet. That's what's inside. You wouldn't think it's such a big deal to ask your child to empty his backpack.
I promise you, Davrin, we'll make Gillinane pay. For every warden she killed, every child left alone, there will be a reckoning.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Gillinane mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him?
God damn it.
Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Gillinane commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough. We're on the same side here, and for the same reasons. We all saw the terror these gods will bring, and chose to stand against it. This team needs to depend on each other, to unite against impossible odds. That's the only hope we've got.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that hand of glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatori are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal. And the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We can't afford to stumble. The gods will jump on that in a heartbeat. We must be ready for them. That said, we need to find them first. Harding, can you send word to Evka? See if she has any rested scouts.
Scouts? Why?
The Darkspawn that attacked Weisshaupt had to come from somewhere. I bet they'll be headed back there. Following them should at least put us on the gods' trail.
Got it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weisshaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
So, how do you think that went?
No one's at each other's throats, at least. Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help, Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weisshaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Gillenane, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
Really? So just me or you use kid way too much. I'm just taking naps too much. All right. See here. Ethan Thomas, Mama is recording, babies. You got your backpack taken care of?
Yes.
Positive?
Huh?
You positive?
No.
You're not positive. Well, you better check it.
I have. Work.
Okay.
All the stuff.
Okay. I should take care of it. Five. And Tosh is 4. We're gonna have to get her going. 25 to bonus. 50%. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I still like this one. Let's see here. So I'm taking the message from the front. The fall of Weisshaupt. Rook, the fall of Weisshaupt was felt in every corner of Thedas. For millennia, the Grey Wardens have guarded against the evils of the Blight, keeping Darkspawn in check and the deep roads as clear as possible. Their absence was felt keenly when the first warden called them all back to the Weisshaupt. And now that absence may well be permitted. Already I hear reports of Orzammar under siege, the Darkspawn advancing to its very gates, erasing all the gains that the Grey Wardens and the dwarves had made together. Indeed, the spread of the blight seems impossible to contain, and slowly we lose ground to the east and south. Whatever the Darkspawn once had a presence, it is as though a seed had lain dormant until now. Much of Denman has been consumed, and what remains is kept free of the Darkspawn only through the most valiant efforts of those who still brave the streets. But not all is darkness and despair. When I returned south after speaking with you, I sent envoys to both the Chasen and Avar. They and the leaders of Ferelden have agreed to an alliance, at least until this present threat passes. The blight in the south has thus been largely kept at bay. I doubt this state of affair can continue indefinitely, but for now, we find ourselves in a stalemate, and when you fight God, sometimes that's the most you can ask for. Yours, Inquisitor. Message from the front. The fight for the South. Rook. Through the circumstances, the prompting of our meetings were perhaps not what either of us would have chosen. I'm glad we did meet. I heard of... Okay, we read this one. Stuff I hear at the hilt. Grab drinks with the lords at the hilt. There's an annoying new guy, Cutter. He's trying to stir up interest on attacking on a dragon, but has no idea what the crap he's talking about. Don't worry, I shut it down, but I did catch rumors about a dragon that might be worth our time. Fire breather that's attacking villages. No blighted, but still maybe worth our time if she hurts people. I'll let you know when I got a lead on her lair. Tosh. After the dragon rook, Teresa is blighted worse than we thought. What it was, what we saw even under occupation, the markets, the cafes, the people is lost. And still the Anton try to claim what survives. I have a responsibility to my house and my family must fulfill. But then Leo will take over and oh my goodness. We already read this. Like seriously. Alright. This one? Fragments of Mathal, excerpt of a letter from Sheer Rowing of the Lords of Fortune to Emmerich and Balara. It is fascinating to hear of your group's encounter with the fragment of Mathal. If the elven goddess are indeed spirits who manifest, they are complex enough to hold a variety of impulses and emotions. When Mathal was killed, each fragment might represent one part of her personality. Expert Balela's reply. Oh, come on. Do we freeze? Why in the world? There we go. Yes, when I asked the Dalish about Flemish she carried Mythal before Morgan did, I learned that among the Dalish clan she was known as Ashbalanar, respected as a mage even though she was human. It sounds like even though she wasn't trying to rule anymore, she still wanted help or meddle. Mythal and Flemeth both like to meddle. Expert from Emmerich replies, indeed it raises the question of whether the fragment of Mathal that Morgan carries was more naturally tied to the guides and wisdom than... Alright, I can't do it no more. I have a kid. Give me a second. Alright guys, let's try this again here. Let's see, naturally tied to guidance and wisdom, the more the imperent spirit we met in the crossroads. They may be different facets of Mathal's personality. We just went through this, baby. Just wait. The fragments may also originally been closer in personality, dividing over the years. One imagines Flemeth fragments must have changed after centuries spent with mortals. Perhaps the crossword fragments grew frustrated by her own inability to affect the outside world. It could also very well be a mixture of the above. A spirit, like any person, may affect others and be affected in return. Okay. And food inventory. I'm not going to worry about that. From Davern's journal, the worst has happened. Weisshaupt is gone. I can't even write another word. Was there more? Okay. Emrich's Diary of Forbidden Books. I've been asking to weigh in again on the text being considered for our list of tunes and scrolls forbidden. I didn't think it was that time of year already. Well, let us see what lies in the list. The Settings of the Light by Lamira Barrett, one of the new pages reporting discovery. Goodness knows how many artists have rediscovered lost pages of Bartlett's play. Still, if there has any connections with the last key, best we move carefully. I recommend we lock away the pages until we can determine its provenance. The magic of Crimson Serpents Anonymous. A poisonously simple guide to blood magic, Devinter's favorite forbidden practice. Poor Nev, what she must combat weekly. Let the books remain open to the senior watchers, but only for purpose of teaching detention and defense against blood magic. Nethesis, Anonymous Inscriptions of Stone Tablets. I omitted the full title, of course. I'd give much to track down the male spirit whispering these dictations. This will be the 5th copy we found, banned least it spreads, and I'm afraid we must consider whether destroying the tablets might lure out their true author. The Randy Dollery Collection Books Reviews, 938 through 942, Golden and Bosom Edition for the true collector. Now this is ridiculous. The more Watcher works with the dead, we have no business forbidding the harmless vices of the living, and I question whether whoever brought it up for the consideration in the first place. The Great Passage. Ethan, leave it alone, please. Go watch your show. The Great Passage. How strangely to wake up and realize I have no lessons to plan. My last batch of pupils were well set, or so I pray. When the classes end, Edwin and Lormia sent letters. How flattering to be remembered by one's former students. Inconsistent in the lighthouse, I cannot help but think of the first question so many of them ask. If it is true that for every person who dies, a spirit must enter the mortal world in return, it often surprises them to learn this idea is purely Navarian. Summoning a benign spirit to answer this question is one of my favorite practical demonstrations, and such a treat for the novices. The line of inquiry the students swiftly learn is impossible. The majority of spirits have difficulty grasping the very concept of qualities, let alone numbers. No more mortal or otherwise appears to know how to tally both the people in the world and spirits in the vein. Yet I cannot dismiss the idea that there might be some knowledgeable exchange of fade-born spirits and human souls. This folklore is intertwined with the very founding of Navarra, and if I have learned anything here, it is that the fate is stranger than even we of the Nautilus have imagined. Leave her alone. Go on. 1, 2. Thank you. Don't be doing that to her, sir. It's not nice. Sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys must be annoyed every time I stop. Now, I think that was the end of that. The last trader's last words. A stone nearby bears the gouges of the Titanic claws. A message has been carved shakily into the ground with a broken tooth. They accuse me of treachery again, Fenrirel, and cast me down from the heights. I protest in my innocence then. I protest it now. I crawl with my limbs shattered, but there is no one to hear, so I offer myself up for the execution that once most please the gods. May the name of the Nahal be cleansed with the flame. Fane of the first of the old gods to rise as archdemon, Dumont raged over a century. Only the founding of the Grey Wardens stopped his foul rebirth and ended the blights. Fane of the second of the old gods to rise as an archdemon. Ezekiel played the divine age for 90 years until the Grey Wardens brought an end to his accursed freedom. Fane of the third of the old gods to rise as archdemon. Toth set the Tower Age aflame, but the Grey Wardens had honed their skills, ending his reign in 15 years. Fane of the fourth of the old god to rise as archdemon Adoral, raged until defeated in Starkhaven. A decade of blight ended at a great cost, as griffins were driven to extinction. Fane of the fifth of the old gods to rise as archdemon Euthermal, flared with rage, brief but great, a year of a blight, leaving scars that cut deep and the heroes that burned bright. Book of the Ashes, a roll of names of friends and comrades carried to the battle and to men Mead Hall after, heroes of every blight. These are not the dead, they are those who lived. Reign of the Warden Thief. Our ranks judge no one for the life they live. The joining cares only about the will to fight. Wardens need to seek forgiveness, the answer to the calling. Crooky Tail and Growl, the blow that ended the fourth blight when the Griffin and the Warden struck down a god. The Griffin's name is first. Heroes both, but we know who could fly without whom. Ethan, leave the puppies alone. The Fallen Protector, a Pantheon theory mask of Mathal. In narrative, she is the potent that spears the story, suffering first and most the forces that wish the tale untold and the heroes unsung. Mathal's Grace, a medal bearing the symbol of Mathal, ringed with notes of songs inscribed and spectral notion, music that cannot be heard in this world. Did I get them all right? I think so. All right. So we need to talk. There's some new quests. Need to talk to Debrin. Okay. Let's do this first. Let's get in here.
Oh, hi, Brooke. Can I ask you a question? Actually, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you're several lines ahead of me here. Let's start with me saying, hi, Bellara.
Right. Okay. It's just, you know, the elf thing. We're fighting our gods. Our gods. It feels a little surreal, and I know surreal.
Yeah, it's an adjustment. Whole lot of elven customs are feeling kinda weird right now.
I'm worried about our people. Or more like how other people see us. Maybe people don't trust us. Maybe they shouldn't.
Our gods aren't us. We can't judge people by their rulers, especially if those rulers are tyrants. Elves haven't been like that for centuries.
That feels too easy. Like we're not taking responsibility. And I don't know, I feel guilty. Anytime I think about it, really.
So who's that helping?
Who's what helping?
Feeling guilty.
Well, no one, I guess, but then what should I do?
It'd be easy to pretend that stories about the benevolent elven gods were true. but we know they weren't.
So what do we do to make up for them, I mean?
Be honest. About our history, but also about who we are now. We're more than our ancient past.
Is it that easy, though? Just being honest?
Honesty's hard work, but it's the right kind of work. It's important work.
Right. I get it. It's hard. All of it's hard. But I feel better. A little bit, anyways. Thanks for talking to me and listening to me.
Hey, anytime. It's what I'm here for.
Right. It's a good thing to be here for. See you later, Rook.
Perfect. Then.
Lucanus, are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
Let's call it what it was. Weisshaupt was a disaster.
I thought I still had this. Even with Treviso suffering, I thought I could still focus on what mattered. I need to work.
You might need sleep more than work at this point.
You might be right.
It's not over. Just take care of yourself for now, okay?
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. It's been too long since I checked in with Viago. I should find out if things in Treviso are stable. If I need to return there, I'll let you know. I won't miss another chance to make things right.
Yay. And even lemon time. Lucanus, I feel we got off on the bad start. Okay, I did not trust you. I know you don't hold it against me, but we're in this together. I can tell you don't always feel like you belong, and I should have made you feel more welcome. I was thinking a plant might be nice, but your room has no light. I could find something that doesn't like light. Or there's room in my garden if there's something you want to plant. The ossuary didn't have much greenery, and I'm happy to share. Harding. Give me one moment, guys. Alright, and that note was from Hardin. Written on the reverse. The apology is unnecessary, and there is no need to trouble yourself. My room is fine, and your garden is your own. However, if you like a suggestion, there is an Antivan lemon thyme that would be nice to have fresh. Lucanus. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Davrin.
Davrin. About Weisshaupt.
Ow. Rude.
I didn't mean to.
Davrin, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I can't believe Weisshaupt is gone. It's always been there, protecting the world.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. That's Renaud. Malmont. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Personally, I'm glad you're here. We still need you.
And I need this to make sense.
You're overthinking it.
Am I? A Grey Warden kills an archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weisshaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
If you want company, I'll be there.
I was kind of hoping you'd say that.
Just kinda?
Well, I'm not that easy to catch.
Hey, I know a griffin. He'll hunt you down.
Oh, you're in on this too, boy?
I don't think you're ever shaking him loose.
I can live with that.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet?
Yeah,
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Gillenane.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear, Foreman?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
That's nice. Looking fine. Now, around we go. Next.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Maybe that's how it's done in Minrathous.
Oh no. Give Lucanus credit. It's terrible.
You need a stronger word for terrible.
So, what's the coffee for?
I've been looking into the threads.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Yeah. Smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The threads have fingers in the lot. They stay out of slavery and they're decent about the rest, but something stirred them up. They've increased activity, changed their patterns. Docktown's in chaos. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
All right, let's head to Minrathous.
I'm not looking to drag you into this.
Hey, I'm walking in. Both eyes open.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Scribbled note. There's a wisp in this wall. I got my eye on it. No. Alright. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Ooh. No. God. Oh, you're cute.
An archdemon falls, a god remains. Fear not, dweller. Success is forged by time.
Nice. Okay. Fine. Hey, I thought you needed to talk. Where are you? Oh. Maybe I thought it was going. Are you spinning? You are not spinning. Okay. No spin, no spin. So we're going here. What are you doing over there, Emmerich? Interact? Interact what? Are you serious? Okay. Enough of that. Oh.
There's some very interesting valences in the ether today.
Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Letter with the Grey Warden seal. Rook. We're holding against the blight here as much as we can manage. And more wardens has helped, but we're still recovering. I've been trying to check up on its local physician when I can. They are a good person to try dealing with a lot of change. And it hasn't stopped from them from helping. Excuse me. They don't like being a bother. But if you see them on your way through, maybe see how they are. Okay. And then we gotta go to Tosh next. Okay. We can do that. Tosh. Ooh.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsa.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear.
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatosh. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsa.
You said you wanted to see me?
Yeah.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the blighted dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Husberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the blighted dragons really are. They might turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did. If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
From Davrin's journal, Life at Weisshaupt. I'm starting to see glimmer of life after Weisshaupt. Talking with Brooke helped. I've been thinking of Asan as an assignment, something I need to protect until he finishes training. But we're in this together now, and it is time to lick our wounds and move on. I'm all he's got, and in some way, he's all I've got. Whatever the Grey Wardens were in the past changed after Weishaupt. Now we have a chance to create something better, and like a world where Asan and his siblings can make a difference, where griffins can flourish again. I imagine all the Wardens who died who have wanted it that way. Maybe if Weishaupt represents an ending, then griffins are the new beginning. That is an awesome way of looking at it. Darshaman, these are the lessons Tamasan's daughters, Tamasan's taught me when I was. Okay, I cannot say all these correctly, so please forgive me. When I was a child, the Darshaman binds us to the Kyun. Do not be careless. The robes should only hang loose enough to match the curves of the Tama's smile. Do not seek trouble. The robes should not cause pain or restrict your movements. Do not act in anger. The knot should not be too tight for you to undo by yourself. Finish your work. The knot should not come undone as you run and climb. Listen and learn. With training, you can tie one limb with each slow breath. Take the time that is needed. You will look silly if the Darshana tangled in your horns. Whether you tie the Danshan well or poorly today, you will tie them again tomorrow. A yellow note in Tanasan's handwriting. Okay. And you're back exercising. Let's go here. All right. Now, I want a character. It's a very Grey Warden, huh? Whoa! Yep, keeping that off. Okay. I like, because it's the same as it is. Yes. Yes, that's correct. See? What kind of stuff do we have here? And that's too ordinary. So is that. Pretty though. Aha, there you are. Yeah. Funny. No. Absolutely not. If we had something silvery, that would be good. I still like this one. No. That's just weird. Oh. That's pretty. Okay. I still like this one. It just fits, you know? And no. Or you can tell I don't like that one. Alright. Good. That works. Okay, we're just changing color on that. Let's go ahead and actually do a saving this time. Okay. Hello, Solus.
The fall of Weisshaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon.
But unless I am mistaken, both Elganan and Gillenane yet stand.
We took down Gillenane's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
Right now, I'm more concerned with how the team is doing.
I expect their morale is shaken after what happened.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elganan and Gillenane with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead, even to their deaths if necessary.
I'm not planning to order anyone to their deaths.
If you gain their loyalty, they will need no orders. They will volunteer.
I can't build these people up knowing I might have to send them to their deaths. There's always another option.
Perhaps you are right. Building your team is the best way to minimize the chance of such an order becoming necessary.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elganan and Gillenane's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Gillenane mortal at Weisshaupt. It is an embarrassment, an insult. Neither she nor Elganan can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
I'll be ready.
One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Gillenane, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Algernon's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Okay. Do we have any more of these? Ugh. Okay. Better.
What do you make of the astrolabe, Nev?
That magical artifact up there that keeps us from being swallowed by the Fade. Adds some class to the place.
Boy, there's a lot of things we gotta do here. I thought she asked for us to go join her mother, right? Or did I mess that up? I might have. I hope not.
Taking a walk?
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, I mean... Hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive. You know, just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Ballora.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
Blame doesn't matter. Finding them does.
You're right. Of course you are. Let's start looking where we met earlier. Where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
This is ominous.
Iago found something.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byzantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find out for myself.
You don't have to face Treviso or Zara by yourself, Lucanus. You can count on me.
I can? That's good to know.
All things considered, I'd say I owe you a favor. Let me help.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother operation. The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is informants get desperate. It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
What's she doing in a chantry?
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff coming.
Okay, that's enough. Quiet now. Fine. Who wants a treat?
Me. I want one.
Well, I don't have any.
No, why'd you get my hopes up?
A little white lie to quell the riot.
Are you sure it's little to them? Yeah, Davrin, where's my treat?
Come on, guys, give me a break. Rook?
I'm sure a big strapping warden like you can handle a cat and a misfit skeleton.
What if Manfred bites?
It's probably just baby molars. This all sounds like too much fun for me.
Wait, you can't just leave me with the...
Good luck with that.
Oh god, that was good. Alright. Excuse me. Goodness. Well, let's do this. Didn't I? I mean, check up on companions. Oh, for the love of God. Well, that ain't helping me any.
After Weisshaupt, we can't afford to ignore anything to do with the Blight. The Gloomhowler was working with Darkspawn. I should help Davrin when he learns more about it.
We were there. Why didn't he say anything then? seriously.
Something wrong?
Got a message. A place called the Cauldron was attacked.
That's some sort of Grey Warden tavern.
It's a secret Warden readout. No idea what goes on there.
Then why are you involved?
Because whatever attacked it sounds like the Gloomhowler.
The, walking, wailing nightmare?
A veil jumper afraid of the shadows?
Well, I wouldn't invite the things that live in the shadows over for tea.
I've got something less pleasant in mind. What's left of the Wardens are still licking their wounds. So we handle this alone. Just go to the Cauldron and get the Griffins back. You have to promise to behave, boy. Listen to every word I say, stay out of trouble, don't do anything dumb, and don't eat any.
I think we get the point. What happened to he'll learn by doing, sink or swim?
Yeah? But what if he sinks? I'm supposed to be the bodyguard. Keep that feathery butt safe.
Aw, look who's got a soft spot.
It kind of grows on you.
So do you.
It's that famous Grey Warden charm.
You could be.
Should have known it was too quiet.
Maybe that Turlum idea, that unity between Warden and Griffin, starts by having faith in each other.
Maybe. I suppose you were born for this sort of fight, boy. All talons and temper.
And a sharp tongue to remind you of it.
As long as he backs it up.
Yeah, I might have missed my chance with the dinner.
Thanks for coming, Rook. I hope the Kalsharok dwarves have some answers.
Candy. I don't say it any kind of way. I said candy. Candy. Because I like candy. Hey now.
Hey now.
Alright guys, this is where we're gonna save it. This is where we're gonna save it, and we'll be back in the next episode. Again, I hope I didn't mess it up by going through Weisshaupt, but you never know. This is my first plan. I'm planning on playing again with a rogue, but I don't think I'll be recording that unless you guys want me to, but I doubt it. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back in the next episode and do that. Anyway, until next time, bye now.